Sorry about my last video. The microphone wasn't working or anything, but I had something really important to say, and it's 100% necessary about today's society. This has nothing to do with video games or anything like that. It's the only way I could get this up here, and it has to do with gun rights and also the ignorant society that we live in today. Honestly. Um, because guns don't kill people, people kill people. But I'm gonna get to the full conversation of why I'm asking Anonymous for help. And the reason being is because this ain't the first thing they're gonna take away. They're gonna continue to take away as much as they can to get as much control over the population. And if you're asking me on basis of is this a free country or not, it's not. This is straight up fucking communist now. I mean, you want it to be like the Czech Republic, just sit around and wait on your ass for fucking 10 more years, and it'll be just like that. You could say something wrong on the tube, and you'll have fucking police breaking down your door and fucking beating your ass down. Like me, I went ahead and followed the law with the AR-15, and guess what? Well, I didn't get my AR-15 back. Oh, here's $500, even though my gun cost me around all the shit I put into it, about probably $3,500. And also, I watch a lot of Dapperton's channel about all these riots and these fucking morons and shit that, sit here and protest and don't even know why the fuck they're protesting. They just want that 24 hours of one-day fame because they are too fucking lazy to do any research on anything that's validated. So they just go in there to fit into some fucking crowd, not knowing that they're ruining the rights of people by being a fucking idiot, because 9 times out of 10, most protests turn violent, and if they don't turn violent, the police will make them violent. So the best thing to do is do nothing, and go ahead and talk about it over, like, some channel like YouTube or whatever, like Mr. Dapperton, or some other person, or persons, like Anonymous. And I'm asking you guys for help, because pretty soon we ain't gonna have no fucking rights to say what we want on our channels. And I'm saying this, I don't have many views anymore because my old channel got banned because of all these bullshit laws and bullshit, rights people are taking away. And I mean, the government, the politicians, and the left-wingers are taken away, and this is the only way I can get my video up, so I just made a new email and shit, and put the shit up here, and it's really irritating that, people are just gonna sit by and watch this shit happen, just watch, just not do nothing. You ever heard that phrase with the Nazis, the one person did nothing? Okay, and even though the Jews were getting killed, then they came for them. The next person did nothing. Oh, they ain't gonna come for us. Then they came for them. Then the next person didn't do nothing. And they came for them. It's kind of the same thing with rights. They're gonna take away your gun rights. They're gonna take away your freedom of speech. Then they're gonna take away your freedom to even talk about guns, which they just did. Your freedom to sell and what's it called? Put your basically put your rights to put propaganda, but yet the government since 2013 can put propaganda on the news, which is basically all the news except for the weather and stuff you watch is fake shit. And then if it's not fake, it's just nonchalant bullshit that is not really needed to know. Like, let's say I live close to an area where a hotel, and last year the pool blew up or something blew up. About 5 kids died. People felt bad for what, 6-7 months, then life went on. I'm just using that as an example. And these shootings that so-called are happening at these schools. Yeah, they might really be happening, but honestly, in my opinion, you call me a conspiracy bullshitter, but I look at this because, I mean, what if somebody was paid to, like Sandy Hook, to basically do that and then, go on living their life with a different face? It's like they're trying to crack down on all our rights to basically make us cattle, I guess you could say. Brain dead cattle. You ever seen a herding dog, a herd about 600 cows, just one dog? That's what they're doing to us. And then they're taking our rights away on top of that. So the ones that do have the intelligence and the knowledge and the smarts to do anything, they're neglecting them to do anything by taking their rights to talk about this shit to the public through the most obvious way to do that, which is through the internet. And that's why I'm asking Anonymous for your help, because I know that, this is... I really don't have no right to ask you or anything, because, I'm just some random guy. But, this shit's affecting everyone. And I know you guys help out anybody through the internet when it's unjustified and wrong. So I'm just asking for all these YouTubers that, that do things and give information. And also, Mr. Dapperton, if you ever watch this video, I bought a couple things off your thing. They're pretty cool. But all these YouTubers that give all this good information and correct good information, they're trying to knock out the ballpark. They're trying to get rid of their asses because they want to make sure that you're all getting fucking bullshit shoved down your throats, and not real fucking knowledge, not real fucking intelligence, like hacked information and shit. Not fucking bullshit on the news since 2013. So the only thing they want you to see is, Sandy Hook shootings, Florida shootings here and shootings there. They don't want you to see the positive sides of everything. Like let's say down south where my buddy lives, in a little rural area in Kentucky. The crime rate is fucking super low there. And you know what? Everybody carries a gun has a shotgun in their fucking back of their truck. They have guns that carry on their hips. And you know what? The crime rate's low. Because you don't have no fucking psychotic motherfucker going into an unarmed, populated area, murdering hundreds of people. And you know what? Donald Trump, I think you should make it mandatory for these teachers to carry handguns on their sides for these, kids and shit. Even though this shit, and instead of fucking banning people's rifles and guns and shit. Because I have a lot of guns. And I tell you what, I'll give them to the Michigan militia before I give them to you fuckers. The hell with that. But anyways, that's all I'm asking, and if you can't, that's okay. I'll figure out some other way, even if it's not a good way, because I'm not giving nobody my guns. Not police. I don't care if they have to call the National Guard on all my boys. You're not getting my guns. That's all I got to say. But, yeah. Alright, take care, everybody, and, be safe out there. And fight for your rights.